All rise. He's Jamal Spencer.
And he's Mark Skol Jr. Sports Court is in session. On the docket tonight is UCLA and USC moving to the conference. Good for the Big Ten. It's not good for traditionalists. I know a lot of people out there love college athletics, especially college football. And probably the reason you love it so much is because it's what you grew up with. You grew up with Michigan and Michigan State, Michigan against Ohio State. And for some of us a little bit later, Michigan versus Penn State. Who could forget even Michigan versus Notre Dame? But these are regional rivalries. That's what made it so great. You knew the conferences, you knew the teams, you knew the schools, but college sports is expanding, and that's not great for the fan. So I'm not too sure about adding USC and UCLA.
I can tell you it's incredible for the Big Ten, and you want to know why? Money. There's so much money involved with USC and UCLA. It's great for recruiting as well. Think about what Mel Tucker and Jim Harbaugh can say to these California kids who are usually really good at football, that, hey, you'll get to go back home once a year and you'll get to go to a school that's great academically as well. It's great for the Big Ten all around.
You mentioned football. That's great. There's 21 or 20 other scholarship sports that these schools are going to be playing with. You're telling me that a soccer road trip from Rutgers to UCLA is going to be a good idea?
I mean, everyone's going to want to go to LA. It might not be good for USC and UCLA to go all the way out to Rutgers, but if I'm living in New Jersey, I want to go to LA, wouldn't you? Like, I want to go play USC, UCLA. From a basketball perspective as well, that's who I want to play, not Maryland and Rutgers.
Maryland is the last team in the conference to win a national championship. Granted, they weren't a Big Ten team when they did it. Maryland's got the last ring of any Big Ten basketball team, men's basketball. So actually, yeah, you get kind of excited going to play Maryland. You're right, Rutgers, not so much. But then again, Nebraska was supposed to be this huge addition. They've struggled athletically in their move to the Big Ten. What this move really is all about, Mark alluded to it, it's about money. And this is the future of college athletics. Conferences as we know it will be a thing of the past in about 4 to 6 years. Everything you knew about the Big 12, SEC, Big 10, Pac-12, ACC, it's all getting blown up. That's not great for historians who love the way the game has always been played when you talk about college football and college hoops, but it's all about money.
Yeah, I think everyone should be excited about the move because I know it could be a competitive disadvantage, some might say, because USC and UCLA could prevent some schools from getting into the college football playoff to the Final Four. But you look at Michigan, Michigan State, they've been in the college football playoff more recently than USC and UCLA. So I don't think there's a competitive disadvantage at all either. I think it's just a great move all around. And you're right, it's going to be completely different landscape in 10 years from now anyways. Who knows if this Big Ten will even be a thing in a few years from now. Now it's up to you, the jury. Head to the 13 on Your Side Facebook page to comment, and next week we'll highlight our favorites.
Until then, Sports Court is adjourned.